You know, our overall vision for the event was about trying to really champion the power of the bike, but that whole freedom that it can bring to people's everyday life. So the vision for the event was to not just deliver the event, but hopefully inspire more people to ride bikes.
Freedom, it's that simple, freedom. I've always felt disabled, and strangely enough, as soon as I got the trike, I don't feel disabled anymore.
I am in Dock Park in Dumfries, and we're down here doing some hand bike demos with some of the local folk with various disabilities as part of the UCI Worlds event.
I seen that it was in the area, and it's a good experience to try these things because it's really good, good exercise, and it's good fun to try it out.
It's the only thing I can't do that I wish I could, is ride a bike, and hand cycles give you the opportunity to get out there and be out in the fresh air in the countryside.
It's really been great that we had the paracycling, and I think people have seen a whole different level of cycling, a whole different spectrum of cycling. I mean, they're used to seeing people coming around on normal bikes and e-bikes, but to see people who've got, you know, amputees and people on trikes, people on hand cycles. I've had a few people complaining they've been overtaken by hand cyclists on their electric bikes. So it's just really opening people's eyes to what's possible. It will be a shame if just, you know, they pack up everything and disappear and we just go back to normal. It's going to be a real wasted opportunity if we don't build on this.
This is the first time that we've integrated paracycling within the Cycling World Championships, so around the road and also around track cycling. It's actually about, you know, what lessons can we learn from this to really set a blueprint for the future.
We know that events bring so much money, so much investment, and they can drive change, but they don't drive change without us actually investing in that and making things happen. So what we're really interested to see is how have they integrated the paracycling events, and how will that encourage people to think, you know, better about paracycling, but also about wider issues around people with disabilities. So access to opportunities, access to sports clubs, access to investment, access to transport to get to clubs. There's a lot of really challenging issues for people with disabilities in terms of access in sport. So what we want to know is, do these events with their investment bring us further forward and provide a real catalyst that can actually benefit people who want to participate in parasport at not the elite level, but actually at an everyday community level.
So I'm in Glentress today. I am so excited. The sun is shining, it is beautiful. The venue looks fantastic. Everything that we've done in terms of working with ESO as our event delivery partner to help make this place as accessible as possible, it's just working out beautifully. We've got the accessibility platform, we've got everyone just being out and about, being able to enjoy the course and the parks, and the paths are looking fantastic. So we are absolutely over the moon with today. So we've been working really closely with Forestry Land Scotland as the landowner, really making sure that we build a lasting legacy for Glentress, and we build a lasting legacy for everyone, so that the accessibility path are a key part of that legacy. They'll allow people to get up into the forest, to places that they haven't been able to get to before, and just really make this a place that everyone can just love and enjoy.
I thought, oh, don't be ridiculous. We can't get up there. We can't go and watch these outdoor activities that are in the hills. That is absurd. But actually, with a bit of effort and a bit of forward planning, it's possible. It had all been thought of, absolutely, right down to the parking, the toilets, the gravel surfaces on the path, rest stations for people that can walk. Everything was thought about. It was all super signposted. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's really good today. There's a real mix of people here, just all different nations. And even in the volunteers, there's a huge mix of people as well. Young people, old people, people that have come from a long distance, not just locals. Part of the training that we had talked about sensory zones. It talked about how to approach a deaf person. And that's the first time that I've ever kind of had training like that as a volunteer, so I was really impressed with that.
We've always wanted to make this an event for everyone around it. So to do that, we needed to make accessibility and equality, diversity and inclusion in the DNA of this event. So we really hope that it gives us a lasting legacy that will allow other event organisers to do the same and just really create the power of the bike for everyone.